where the United Kingdom is preparing to impose new visa restrictions on Nigeria, Pakistani and Sri Lankan nationals as part of efforts to reform its immigration system and curb visa abuse. A recent report indicates that the UK Home Office has identified citizens from these countries as those likely to overstay their visas and later seek asylum, granting them permanent residency rights if approved. According to a Home Office spokesperson, the UK is building intelligence systems to identify individuals likely to exploit the visa system early in the process. The upcoming immigration white paper will set out a comprehensive plan to restore order to the system. The full details of the proposed visa changes is expected to be released later this month. Of course, the UK says it has been tightening the noose around its immigration policies and laws because they keep finding people taking advantage of the system, and it seems Nigerians, Pakistanis and some other nationals have been found guilty. So a lot of Nigerians that are planning to japa are wondering what is the next thing that will be happening. We saw a reduction in the number of student visas because the UK says a number of them overstay after their study time, and some of them that even went with their dependents were asked, I think sometime last year we had that conversation, you have to have certain amounts of monies before you can bring in a dependent and all of that. The UK keeps tightening the news. Etoma, yes. What do you make of this?
Go to England, and there are parts of England you go to and you think you're in Lagos.
Right.
You know, it's pidgin English everywhere, here and there, and all that. But that can also be found in the United States and other countries. You know, the issue there is you have a 6 months visa. Why stay there 8 months? You know, come back in 5 months. Come back in 5 months, and because you did not violate the visa rule, you reapply, they might even give you a 10-year visa or something like that. So Nigerians, it really wasn't a palatable story to hear when when I heard it the first time. And I'm saying, so Nigeria is that bad? I mean, why that? I just pray that Nigerians will be more responsible when it comes to things like that, and ensure as much as they can that they do not break the visa rules and come back home when it's time.
The issue is that most of them seek asylum. At the end of the day, they give out one excuse for not wanting to go back home because of, according to them, the condition of what is happening. But from your perspective, what do you make of this?
And the thing is that, so I was in UK about 2 months ago, and I'll tell you, it's not just Nigerians. This Pakistani people as well. We do not talk a lot about them, but they are a whole lot there. They do the Uber, and Indians too as well. Indians, Pakistanis, and Nigerians, of course. I remember there was a place I was at Birmingham, and I just thought I was in Nigeria because we had a lot of Nigerians there. But the Pakistanis as well are one people that they go there on either student visa or work visa, and then they get there and they want to seek asylum, and some of them even start staying in the government house over there. So, but I'm not even going to speak for Pakistani or Indians because that's not my cup of tea, but let me speak to Nigerians. I believe that, you know, if you have a student visa and this visa has taken you either a student visa or a work visa, it's very important that you follow the rules and regulations in order not to give yourself a bad name, not just yourself, the country as well, because it's not all Nigerians that do this. But for the Nigerians that have done this, now look at what is happening. There will now be tighter restrictions. They're checking your accounts. We know how the economy is, how many people have a lot of money like that. So it's really going to affect a lot of Nigerians, but teach us a lesson that when you get a visa for something, you should not go and seek for asylum. You can come back home, and that's why we're putting Nigeria first. This is what we're talking about on the table, so, you know.
Right.
That's right. So just as you said, just to add to what you said, if you go to central London, for instance, you know, there is a street on central London. All of the streets is not owned by Pakistanis, you know, the Asian people. So you go to their kitchen, you find it's just more like you are in their own country. And if you go to Peckham, you know, in England, you find so many Nigerians there, you know, speaking pidgin on the street of London. So, but it's not just a British policy thing. It's not just a UK thing. It's the failure of the system. It's our problem. So by the time we begin to work on what we do as a country in terms of security, in terms of job security as well, in terms of economy and all of that, we'll make Nigeria more attractive to Nigerians as they are attracted to countries, you know, outside of this and nations outside of this continent. So it's a wake-up call to our president, the government generally, to think, okay, what exactly is attracting Nigerians out there? Because some of them are doing genuine business, but some, you find them, they are doing menial jobs, casual jobs, you know, some of them are cleaning, you know, big hotels and all of that. So some jobs they can't take up here is what they are doing there. But if you ask them, they say it's because of the
job security, value of the money, and the fact that they know that when they plow back this money into the system, they get value for it. So a majority of them, for instance, talk about doctors, nurses that are leaving the country. A majority of them will tell you that they are the least paid around the world. And when they go to these countries, the pay is better, the value is better, so they can take care of themselves, their families, and other dependents. So it's a combination of a lot of things, and they feel secured.
I tell you what, the way these people work outside of this country, they work way more than the way they work.
Is the value of
it affects their mental health.
I just want to say something quickly, to what you've said.
Because
we know that we always speak about the fact that the working conditions in Nigeria is not good and all of that, but we're also saying that don't spoil the image of Nigerians. So if you get this visa, you cannot overstay it. Like what you were saying, you get visa for 6 months, you want to stay for 10 months.
We need to do
it's not the best.
Another one. I don't know why. Anytime the UK wants to bring in new policy, it must affect Nigeria. Nigeria must always be among the list. Anytime they has to do with visa restriction, any country. If any country want to do visa restrictions for any country, Nigeria must be among the countries. I don't know why. Nigeria must be among the countries. Now, it has happened again. Let's wait till next month or before end of the month to see the policies they are going to bring concerning this immigrant overstayer in the country. Every time, like a lot of people, I know a lot of people now, they are overstayer in the country. Well, you see, what these people said, I listened to them. I said, because we are in Nigeria, or you are in Nigeria here, you have, let me say, you have a good job. You are doing the job, takes you abroad for training for your brand, or for your business purposes, for your work sake. It takes you to abroad and come back. They give you specific time. Go and do your job and come back. Company is financing that trip for you. So that's why you guys are talking like that. That's why you are analyzing these issues like that. Do you understand? So if not, you will not analyze this issue like that. Let me tell you something. Majority of people traveling out of Nigeria to the UK to go and study, 80% do not want to go to that university to study. 80% just look for a way to leave the country. And as far as that visa, like before, as far as that visas allow them to go with their family, dependent and the applicant to go. That's it. Some of them, they don't care what happened again. May we first of all enter the country before we drag and they go. Now so, and again, like I said, some people, because there is no point for you to go to the UK. There is no point for you to leave Nigeria, apply for a student visa, go to the UK, do your masters for 1 year, 2 years, and come back to Nigeria. Which company? You are not working in a good company before, in a good organizations before, when you say, okay, the company is financing your trip just to go and acquire more skills. Do you understand? You come back to that same company. Somebody who have just graduated from school, who have not even started working, they want to go for a master just to leave the country. If he goes for a master's degree, after 1 year, 2 year, visa expire, he comes back to the country. Where is it? Because he goes to that university, I know it's an advantage to your CV, but where is the job to apply before you get the advantage to call you for a job? There's no jobs. So people traveling, there's no point. Instead of you to leave Nigeria, go to the UK, do your masters for 2 years, when no company is financing your trip, you are not on scholarship, no company is financing your trip, you are using your hard-earned money to go to the UK just to go spend 2 years and come back. What kind of education are you looking for to come back to the country and waste the money, about 15,000 to 20,000 pounds now, or even before? You will not waste that money for 2 years to go. So can't you use that 15,000, between 18,000 to 20,000 pounds? Cool. Can't you use the money to invest in Nigeria? If you use that money to invest, you have it in cash. If you use that money to invest in Nigeria, give yourself 4 years. Give yourself 2 years before the person finish her university or finish the master, 2 years, and come back to Nigeria. Your business, even if you never they make gain, if you are not making profit yet, at least you know that your business is here. This is your business. You are pushing forward. Before you know, you are there. Why would you go? Then you waste that money on your hard-earned money. You waste it for 2 years program there, or even 1.5 year program, or 2 years, the case may be. You come back and start applying for a job. No, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. So that's it. And Nigerians are not the largest population in the UK. I think India top the list. India, this Bangladesh, those Asia countries, all of them together, they top the list before Nigeria. Yeah, African countries, not just Nigeria. Yeah, we have a lot of population in the UK, but those countries too. Do you understand? So there's no point. It's not because we are too much in the country. So our government need to look into this. For us to, anybody who goes to the UK for a master's or 1 year, 2 years program, come back to Nigeria, start looking for a job. Well, first of all, need to provide the jobs in terms of job security, welfare, hard currency, the difference in currency. Those 3 things, 3 reasons are the reason why people live in Nigeria to those countries. They know. You are talking about if they give you 6 months visa, that's visit visa. If they should give you that one, fine. You don't need to overstay in the country. For you to have gotten a visa or apply for a visit visa, you know that visa, if you are there, you are just there on a trip, on a holiday, on the whatever, somebody invite you, give you invitation, you come back, you don't need to stay, because if you stay, you are just you just want to go and waste your time, because you will not be able to work. How long are you continue to hide for the police, do this, do that, except you have somebody who is going to employ you and pay you money through the back door? Do you understand that? So otherwise, why would you use that your money and go for just to go and see UK? What is special in the UK that you want to go and see and waste the money for those people that want to apply for a visit visa? Yeah, if you're an elderly person, your children is inviting you, fine. You just go there and come back. They know that you are good. They are going to take care of you. And after all, they need the money. That visa doesn't take time to give you. As a young guy, you want to, even the agent is telling you, give you visit visa. When you get there, that you are able to work, do this. You don't need to come back. You can only turn yourself to overseer. You are not going to do anything. But as a student who went to school 2 years, you don't need to come back. That is the point. Come back to do what? You believe in staying there, or maybe the opportunity to switch, because that student visa allow you to switch your visa, but visit visa does not allow you to switch to any other visa. You can't switch to any other working visa. But as a student, if you have opportunity, if you are lucky, you can switch from student to another type of visa that will enables you to work and stay in the country. That is the difference. So leave that one. Blame your government for that. Blame your government, because they have a lot of population where they speak pidgin English and English, Nigeria, African English. They have a lot of people like Pekan. You said they speak Yoruba, mostly in Yoruba. They go to Birmingham, those places, they are the same. So that is government. Anyways, please share this video. So and please follow this my YouTube. Follow this my page. This is my page. Please, this Facebook page. The other one has probably. I'll continue to shout. Please, if you love what I do, please follow this page, Justino ATV. Please, anywhere you see this video, please follow this.